Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, who am I? It's a question everyone asks, no matter how old you are. This journey of figuring out who we are is called identity formation. It's like mixing all sorts of colors together to make your own unique shade. Our identity is made up of everything that makes us, us. Our likes and dislikes, our talents and quirks, our beliefs and dreams. It's what makes us special and different from everyone else. Like a fingerprint, no two identities are exactly alike. Think of growing up like playing a video game. Each year we level up and face new challenges, just like in a game where each level brings new obstacles and opportunities. As we grow, we gain experience points, learning from our successes and failures. These experiences shape us, helping us to develop new skills and understand more about the world around us. A psychologist named Erik Erikson believed that our identity forms as we go through different stages in life. He proposed a theory that outlines 8 distinct stages, each with its own unique challenges and potential for growth. One of the most important stages happens during our teenage years, called identity versus role confusion. This is a critical period where we start to explore who we are and what we want to become. During this time, we start to question everything. We might wonder about our place in the world, our values, and our future. It's a time filled with uncertainty and exploration. We might try different things like new hobbies or styles to see what fits. This experimentation is a natural part of growing up and helps us discover our interests and passions. It's okay to feel confused, that's all part of the process. Feeling lost or uncertain is a normal part of finding our way and understanding who we are. Erikson believed that by exploring our options, we eventually figure out who we are and what we want out of life. This journey of self-discovery is essential for personal growth and finding our true path. Another psychologist, James Marcia, came up with different identity statuses to explain how people approach this journey. He identified 4 main statuses: identity diffusion, identity foreclosure, identity moratorium, and identity achievement. Each of these represents a different way of dealing with the question of who am I, and what do I want to be. Some people are like a catchy pop song, they know exactly who they are and what they want. They have a clear sense of identity and direction, much like a well-composed melody that sticks in your head. These individuals have reached what Marcia would call identity achievement. Others are more like jazz music, improvising and exploring different parts of themselves. They might be in a state of identity moratorium, actively searching and experimenting with different roles and ideas, much like a jazz musician exploring new riffs and harmonies. There's no right or wrong way to find your identity. Each person's journey is unique and personal. Some might find their tune early on, while others take longer to discover their true selves. Some people need time to explore and experiment before they find their true selves. They might go through different phases, trying out various identities before settling on one that feels right. Others might feel comfortable with who they are from a young age. They might experience identity foreclosure, where they commit to an identity without much exploration, often influenced by external expectations. The important thing is to be true to yourself and allow yourself to grow and change over time. Embrace the journey, whether it's a smooth melody or an improvisational jazz piece. Your identity is a dynamic, evolving composition, and every note you play adds to the richness of your unique tune. The Adventures of Shapeshifter Sam. Let me tell you a story about a girl named Sam, who could shapeshift into anything she wanted. Sam was no ordinary girl. She had a special gift that allowed her to transform into any shape or form she could imagine. From a soaring bird to a flowing river, Sam's abilities were truly limitless. One day, Sam felt lost and confused. Despite her incredible powers, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing in her life. She felt like a puzzle with a missing piece, unable to see the full picture of who she was meant to be. She didn't know who she really was. Every time she looked in the mirror, she saw a different version of herself, each one more confusing than the last. It was as if her true identity was hidden behind a veil of endless possibilities. So, she went on an adventure to find herself. Determined to uncover her true self, Sam set out on a journey that would take her to the farthest corners of her imagination. She traveled through ever-changing landscapes, each one more fantastical than the last. She transformed into a painter, using her brush to create worlds of color and light. Each stroke of her brush was a new discovery, a new piece of the puzzle. A musician playing melodies that echoed the deepest parts of her soul. An athlete, pushing her limits and discovering her strength. Even a chef, crafting dishes that were as imaginative as they were delicious. She tried all sorts of things, but nothing felt quite right. Each new form brought its own joys and challenges, but none of them felt like the complete answer she was searching for. Finally, she realized that she didn't need to be just one thing. The answer wasn't in choosing a single path, but in embracing all the different parts of herself. She could be a little bit of everything, a unique blend of all her experiences and talents, a beautiful mix of all her experiences, and in that realization, Sam found her true self, a harmonious blend of everything she had ever been and ever could be. The power of being you. Just like shapeshifter Sam, we're all on a journey to discover who we are. It's an exciting adventure filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, but the most important thing is to embrace the journey and celebrate our unique selves. When we understand ourselves, we can embrace our strengths, accept our flaws, and build meaningful connections with others. So keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep shining your own unique light.